guys, guess we're going to give you an overview of the board real fast. This side of the board remains the exact same. Land Raider remains the exact same. This Land Raider over here is now immobilized. And the stern guard jumped out after being hit by a twin-linked Meltagun squad that arrived from Deep Strike, finally. Immobilized it, but then was promptly assaulted by and destroyed by the stern guard. Over here looking at Tau. Looks like they're getting pushed back a little bit, but they've still got a lot of bite in these suits left or right here. Both of them with plasma gun and missile pods. So, coming over here, Lysander jumped out to aid in the Terminator squad as they were pretty much halfway strength from shooting. They took down one of the hammerheads, which will help me a little bit. Pathfinders are down to one man over there, but managed to pass his leadership test, so maybe he'll be able to help out the squad with the final ditch shot. And the game is far from over, I'll tell you that much right now. And right now nobody holds Pete's point. It is just kind of sitting there by himself, but old Pete's got a trick up his sleeve with his little arriving from reserves rolls over here. Got a Fire Warrior team and a Crew team. So, I guess we'll get back to you. This is the bottom of 4, so coming up on top of 5. So, get back to you then. Hey guys, here we are back at the bottom of 5 actually. Once again over here this remains unresolved and unmoved because unfortunately for Heretic's poor crew squad, they outflanked on the wrong side of the board. Oops, excuse me, forgot to turn on the focus. Yeah, they outflanked on the wrong side of the board though. That's unfortunate for him. Unfortunately for me, my Terminator squad is no longer existent, including Pedro, who has been knocked out in the heat of battle, but Lysander stands with 1 wound on the enemy point.
After how many saves?
After a ridiculous amount of saves. I think I saved at least 8, so... Stern Guard jumped out and obliterated the Devilfish and the unit that was with it, all save for one awesome Fire Warrior who will stand there and stand tall. He's got one, just like his brother Marker Lighter over there, the Pathfinder, who, well, unfortunately for me, got a Marker Light hit, which actually probably cost me some of my Terminators. So we're gonna roll for the for next turn over there. Ishmael will roll.
Hey, I got one of the cool dice.
Yeah, cool dice. Cool dice says goes on with a 6. So we will get back to you guys at the bottom of 6. So see you then. Hey guys, here we are now, I guess at the bottom of 6. Gosh, this game just refuses to end. Over here, nothing again has changed, so we'll get right on past that. Land Raider over here, open fired, only after being pretty much assaulted. Lysander finally went down over there, finally, but he took every single shot from that army last round, and the only thing that killed him was the SMS shot from that final hammerhead over there. So he's kneeling down and taking a break before coming back to avenge the fallen brethren. Over here, the Stern Guard are on the move, which they're in the line of sight with these plasma missile launcher teams. So I don't think they'll be alive for too much longer, but all I have to do is hopefully keep this crew off at that point, and it'll be a Crimson Fist victory. But first things first, we're going to have Ishmael roll for turn. So,
let's see, I want the red die this time.
So 4 up on the red die. Yep, goes on.
See if I roll again, it'll be a 4.
Here we go. We'll get back to you guys and see you at the bottom of 7, the end of the game. Finally, here we are at the bottom of turn 7, and it turned out to be a draw. That's right. Turn 5 would have been a victory. Turn 6 would have been a victory. No, had to keep going. I think these two are conspiring against the Crimson Fists. I know it.
The Patience Hunter wins.
I may have sacrificed a baby earlier.
Well, pretty much nothing is left of me over here except for 2 immobilized Land Raiders who tried desperately to plunk off those little crew guys that came in at the last turn and ran their butts off to get over there to get that point. So that's pretty much the game. Nothing out of the ordinary except for Pete's miraculously crap rolls when it comes to bringing in a 2+ reinforcement. Pete, what did you think overall?
I think it went pretty bad for the first 2 or 3 turns, and turn 5 was a monster for you. Wiping out, what was it, both attack squad? Both of my Fire Warrior teams?
Yeah, you don't run attack squads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically, if this game would have ended on the regular turn 5, maybe turn 6, I had you dominated. But that turn 7, just I couldn't keep pushing. I was running out of troops and running out of units, and unfortunately, I wanted to down those crisis suits of yours over there, but I just didn't have the time to shoot at them to complete my other objectives of killing your scoring units, because you always got to play the game. So, but overall, it was probably the tightest game you and I have ever had. I mean, really, that's
Second tightest. I will always remember to run if I need to contest an objective.
Oh my gosh.
But there you go, guys. That's the end of the battlefield. So I guess for our in-game report, this is Loki, Underground Heretic,